For the music video, I looked at other videos that fit in with the genre of R&B. Seeing as our song was sang by a male artist, I looked at similar artists such as Trey Songz, Neil, and Beyonce. Beyonce because in the music video, If I Were a Boy, she takes on the role of a man. We got the black and white memory idea from Trey Songz' Heart Attack video, as our song has a lot to do with thinking about the past, and it was more fitting. From Neil, So Sick, is to have a flashback of the couple fighting. However, when producing the video, we thought it was a better idea to have the video start out with the arguing and fighting, so there is a reason he is sad throughout the video as it goes along with the narrative story.
From another Trey Songz music video called Love Faces, we got some ideas. One idea was the intro to the video, which helps to set the scene of the music video. Another idea we got was including flashing pictures together to make a memory or a flashback. This shows the emotions that the actors are feeling at that particular time of the music video. As well as our case studies, we got some ideas from a music video by Keisha Cole called Trust and Believe. This helped to build up the narrative part of our music video, and the main ideas we took from it included the main character cheating on his girlfriend with her best friend, the main guy telling the girl he was cheating with that his girlfriend was getting suspicious, and the main guy going to his girlfriend's house to apologize. Some of these ideas we couldn't fit in the music video because we ran out of space when editing the music video.
When the male performer is lip-syncing in the studio, we had him make eye contact with the camera. I got this idea from Beyonce, If I Were a Boy, as it allows the audience to sympathize with him. Frank Ocean, being a new artist, doesn't have as many music videos, so we couldn't base it around his videos as much, so we found others which were suitable.
There are different ways in which sound was used in the music video. For example, the sound in the intro was used to give perspective. This is known as diegetic sound. The sound in between the song was used to give an insight in the story. This was also diegetic sound. The music goes with the storyline. For example, in the song where it says, "No, I don't like you, I just thought you were cool enough to kick it." This makes the narrative clearer. This is known as non-diegetic sound. The music video followed conventions for other R&B music videos by adding an intro. For example, this can be seen in Trey Songz' music video and Keisha Cole's music video. This added perspective and makes the video easier to understand by the audience. The way that we used the camera also helped to portray the emotion on that character's faces. This was shown through close-ups. We also used the camera to show each character's point of view. We done this by using shot over shot. We edited the video in many different ways. For example, we added slow motion to emphasize the emotion. We used fade to black transitions, which sped up time and jumped to the more important parts of the video, making sure that the narrative is kept interesting. We also slowed down the part when the girl was walking away, because this is probably what it looked like to the guy, and it's what he's taking in the most. We used black and white for flashbacks, and we also made sure that the video cuts with the music. We used pictures as another way to tell the story, and we added a time lapse at the end to emphasize how he feels. It makes it look as though time was just passing by, and it also shows how long he was standing there for. The mise-en scene in the video included a bright sunny day in the beginning of the music video. This makes the whole scene look happy, and it goes along with what is going on in the video, which shows that their relationship is in a very happy time. The use of the studio focuses on the artist. This means there's no distractions in the background and the audience can see the artist's emotions. The studio also shows more inner emotions of both characters.
This goes with Goodwin's theory because in the video, the visuals match with the lyrics. When it says, "No, I don't like you, I just thought you was cool enough to kick it," it shows how they first met. Then it says, "Or do you not think so far ahead because I've been thinking about forever?" This is when he's thinking about her in the park and all their past experiences. Then it says, I'm lying down thinking about you, and this is a scene where he's on the bed and he's thinking about her. Then there's a picture change where the lyrics say, we'll go down this road till it turns from colour to black and white, and this shows the image turning from colour to black and white. The lyrics allow the music to come to life.
The video also follows Tojos' theory, state of equilibrium at the outset. This is shown in the first scene where they are happy. A disruption of the equilibrium by some action. This is shown when the girl finds out what was on his phone. A recognition that there has been a disruption. This is shown in the argument scene. An attempt to repair the disruption. This is shown when the guy tries to text his girlfriend to apologize and also tries to break up with the other girl. A reinstatement of the equilibrium. This wasn't really reinstated as there was a different resolution where they broke up.
Although Todorov is followed, flashback is used quite significantly to share memories, so this change in chronology or order of events is a postmodern approach. Postmodern narratives move around in time and space.
The video could also follow Prop's narrative theory, where there is a false hero who becomes the villain. The villain is someone who opposes or actively blocks the hero's quest. This character is represented through the other girl in the music video, as she is getting in the way of the boyfriend getting back together with his girlfriend. She is shown as a false hero because she betrays her friend. Also, the main character can be seen as a hero, a character who seeks something. Although the character is not shown in a good light throughout the video, as pointed out in one of our focus groups, some of the audience may feel sorry for him as he does not get what he wants in the end. As the artist is not shown in a good light throughout the video, this motivated us to stick with the theme of black in our print products. This emphasizes the characteristics of the artist in the music video. There are different ways in which the characters are represented in the music video. The artist is represented as a villain. This follows the narrative theory. The girl was represented as vulnerable and a victim. The issue that was portrayed throughout the music video was a breakup in the relationship. The main theme that ran through the music video was trust. Action and enigma codes were used in the music video. This follows Bart's theory. An example of an enigma code used is when he breaks up with the mystery girl by saying it's over. This leads to questions like who is she and why did he do that? This gets the audience thinking about how it links to the story of him arguing with his girlfriend.
Fast cutting rate is an action code which connects his thoughts, and flashback in black and white is also an action code, as these are easily understood by the audience. Lip sync and direct address to the camera is also an action code, as the audience recognizes that the song belongs to him. The music video followed conventions for other R&B music videos by adding an intro, for example, Trey Songz, Love Faces, and Keisha Cole, Trust and Believe. This added perspective and makes the video easier to understand by the audience.
For the front cover, we originally had the idea to have the artist sit down on a chair and have eye contact with the camera. But then after doing the case studies and presentations, we saw a different album cover and we all agreed it was better to base it around this. Frank Ocean's album artwork never has a lot going on. It is simple, so we decided to make this come across in our print product.
Throughout the print product, we kept the house style consistent, which involved orange text and a black background. For our front cover, we made the artist dress in a simple urban way. We tried to match the way he dressed to the genre of music, but we couldn't think of any way clothing could connote sadness. So instead, we emphasized the artist's facial expression like Beyonce, If I Were a Boy music video, where it's intimate and direct with the audience.
As said before, we wanted to carry out a simple look, so for the insert, we already had a picture from this video shoot in the studio that we decided from then that we want to use as our insert. As the insert is double page, it means that it is also the picture behind the CD when it is taken out. We got this idea from the Usher's Confessions album insert.
The camera angle used is a wide shot, which shows everything that is going on. This helps the audience to see the emotions of both people in the insert and links in with the narrative of the music video.
displaying that the artist's girlfriend is upset with him. This links back to the narrative part of the music video.
CD, we also wanted this to be simple. It has a silhouette of the male performer, which we got from Neo-Lyrical album CD. The name of the album is Channel Orange, so we interpreted that onto the CD and made it orange as it coincides with the name. The back cover uses a location shot. This picture is from Piccadilly Circus, which is located in central London, where it has screens of random advertisement. There is a pair of eyes which look out of the ordinary, and this is much like the artist Frank Ocean, as he does things that people wouldn't expect. I darkened up the image so that too much wasn't going on and that the songs at the top of the screen could be seen. For the magazine advert, the original idea was to base it off Chris Brown's Fortune magazine advert, with the artist looking sad and the woman avoiding him. But due to unforeseen circumstances, we had to do a shoot with only a male performer. We took the picture from the back cover of the album so that the audience can be familiar with the location and be interested in looking at the album.
The photography used was a location shot and a mid shot. We manipulated the image by brightening up the artist so he stands out from the background. We also made the artist wear all black, which suits his characteristics portrayed in the music video and supports the villain theory.
Even though this shoot did slightly clash with the backgrounds of the poster, we used effects to make it still work as we were consistent with the colours used in other print products. This will enable the audience to quickly be able to identify Frank Ocean and his work.
The hairstyles throughout the video, CD package, and magazine advert all have the same black consistency, meaning
this follows Goodwin's framework.
For the music video, the studio footage has a black background. As previously said, Frank Ocean is a simple artist, so we try to relate to that.
One example of how the print products promote the music video is how the same pictures are used to help the audience link the print products to the music video. Another example of how the print products promote the music video is how the insert clearly shows the storyline followed in the video. This makes sure the target audience are drawn in.
The CD package has the same black background as Frank Ocean's album cover is orange, so ours coincides, except it is a black background instead of the bright orange. The back of the album cover is a location shot, which is darkened so it fits in with the house style. The insert for the CD package is taken from the video shoot, so it is like the behind the scenes picture, which it fits in with the house style as he is wearing the same clothing in two different products. The magazine advert uses the same picture from the back cover of the album with the same edits that darkens up the image to keep the same consistency throughout. People would see this image, and when they come across a CD in store, they will remember the advert and they would be tempted to purchase the CD package.
The magazine advert promotes the music video effectively because the artist's name and the name of the song stand out enough for the audience to see it first. This is done by making the font size big and in the colours that stand out from the black background, like orange and white.
Other advertisements that could be used to promote the video would be social networking websites such as Facebook and Twitter. Now that technology is broadening and people access these websites on their phones, then it is easily accessible for them.
We have already posted our video on YouTube and have also shared it on the site's Facebook and Twitter in order to get some feedback.
Moves on saying throughout the three products fit in with the conventions of the music genre. First off, the scenery of the lake and small park for a love song. It has a subtle environment which is romantic and that fits in with the song.
The artist's clothing matches the genre of music, so just by looking at the print product, the audience has a rough feel of what type of music they're expecting in the music video.
Before any production, we had treatment presentations in which we presented to the class for the music video and the print products, and they told us what they thought of our ideas.
really like the CD. I thought it was really nice having the CD idea.
And this is shown in a small clip. When editing, we had to make sure that the narrative story made sense, and because of not getting the chance to film everything we originally had on our storyboard, we had to change the storyline. At first, it didn't make any sense, and this came to our attention when we showed it to students in our class, and they explained that we needed to develop the storyline. Then we entered the idea of a friend, who is the reason why they are arguing at the start of the video, and that added a bit of a twist to the narrative story. Showing it to the students again, they said that it did make sense and that they wanted to watch it again.
One thing that we have learned from our focus groups was how we should dress the artist in the print product so that it relates to the music video. At first, we wanted to dress our artist in white, but due to comments from the focus group, we realised that this will portray the artist as a good guy, which goes against the storyline of the video.
Think about the connotations of white, and do you want him to look all like angelic, innocent?
Our feedback from SurveyMonkey showed that people thought the choice of the locations, the acting, and the CD package were all made very well. The thing that was mostly criticised was the lip sync in the music video, as some people said it looked very unrealistic. This was also said on some feedback collected from Facebook. The use of location shot on the back cover was also criticised, as some people thought it was quite random and it didn't make sense until you actually saw the music video. But some people thought that it was a good idea as it was unique and interesting.
Looking back at the pictures we made, we have changed our storyline a lot from our original ideas, not due to only the feedback on a major note, but just by group agreements and alterations to better the narrative story for the music video. We gathered a lot of positive feedback from our first pitch and ideas to think about, such as our main idea of using a child in the music video to connote a future for the couple in the music video. This idea was not used because it may not fit realistically into the narrative, so we didn't chance it. Instead, we used another connotation of the future. Also, parental permission was seen as a hindrance.
The child, because I mean, like, because you'll be honest, in your video, like, obviously, I think there'll be like college students in it. So there'll be a male, like, if there's like a toddler, like 5 and 6, that just looks like it doesn't hold.
The final video screening we did of our music video got shown to a BTEC media class to give feedback, and they said that the storyline was clear to some, but to make it clear to all, we added another scene of where we actually see the other girl. The effects used, such as flashing images, synced with the beat of a song. One said that the image used to tell the story did not fit in, whereas the rest of the group said they got it and it made sense. This helped tell the story in a faster and quicker, different way. The twist added was not too clear, but because the BTEC group made it clear, we improved by adding footage before the music starts to set the scene of the story, where we got the idea from Keisha Cole's Trust and Believe music video. The lip syncing was not on point, but due to our actor's accent, we was not able to alter it, but made it match up with the song so it did not look too off. The BTEC group liked how we used different locations instead of limiting it to 2 or less places. The use of moving pictures in the studio to show the argument was seen as a good point. We also decided to add some scenes that were not originally on the storyboard. We did this because we didn't want our music video to get too boring, because certain shots were too long. Here are some of the ideas that we thought of. Including a picture of the main guy kissing another girl. This will link to the beginning of the video and explain why the main girl reacts in the way that she does. We also decided to include a scene where Ahmed, the actor, deletes the picture of him and the other girl. Also, where Amanda looks back at the pictures taken in the Piccadilly Circus. This looks at her being sad about what's happening, but moving on. This also links back to the lyrics in the song and the narrative part of the music video.
In future productions, we could make sure that the lip syncing is done to a higher quality.
In order to do our research and planning, we looked at several different ways of using technology such as YouTube. This was first used to decide what case studies linked back to the genre of Frank Ocean's music style. We did case studies on Trey Songz, Usher, Keisha Cole and Beyonce. In all these music videos, they explored relationship problems or just simply how they connected with the audience they aimed their music video at. From looking at these music videos, we use facial expressions, relationship problems and how they arise, and ways of showing happiness and sadness.
When using both the camera and the video camera, we learned lots of different skills, in particular how to use selective focus. This was a challenging technique to learn, but eventually we successfully used the selective focus, and this can be seen on our insert. While editing our video, we learned how to use slow motion, speed up time, and change certain shots to black and white. Other technologies we used included Photoshop. We used this to edit our print product. We used an alternative to PowerPoint, Prezi, which we used to present our research and planning in a creative way.
To show our initial planning, we used Prezi to show how our case studies linked to our music video and how we thoroughly thought about how to sort out our costume, props and locations. This made everything easier because we were then able to do things step by step due to our creative planning.
We used SlideShare to upload our PowerPoints used in our focus group.
Through SlideShare, we was able to show our feedback audience our ideas and if it was able to work or not. For example, we did a rough plan of our front cover. The position that we first chose was debatable and in the end decided on a different pose for the artist, which we thought was suitable enough for a front cover. We was also able to annotate it and able to upload it on our blog.
And we used Final Cut Pro to edit our music video and evaluations. We also used Blogger as a portfolio to present all our work and developments from the beginning of the project. Learning how to use these different technologies was relatively easy and was also enjoyable as it kept our work interesting and creative, and it made it much more exciting to look at.
This was used in the flashbacks in the video. As a group, we worked really well together. When editing, we had the same vision of how we wanted the video to turn out. The skills I had developed throughout doing the video shoot is the importance of using a tripod when recording. It also allows the video to have a nice flow instead of my hand being shaken and the footage to look shaken as well.